right, it's time for another bag. I've just emptied another bag out of our donated books and magazines. Again, remember, in this segment, we are... you tell me which ones you want to see the inside of. Tell me which ones look interesting. Tell me if you'd like them and if which one you would like. Because I'll be doing some giveaway and I can get these rehomed. Katya magazine. So somebody in my, and I wish I remembered your name, but I didn't take note of it. I will type it in here. Said that they were excited to see the inside of the Katya magazine. So I'm going to show that to you right now. So it is a cute little summer t-shirt, isn't it? All right, so let's look at this. What year is this? Number 15. It's a special edition. It doesn't say what edition. Modelo. It's a bit too shouldery for me. They've put shoulder pads in these. I think I'd get rid of the shoulder pads, but it's easy enough to reduce the size of the shoulders. They're very boxy and very shoulder padded. Ooh, fancy. I remember these. Oh, and here, look at this one's got embroidery on it. All these old magazines, even if you don't absolutely love the shape of all the sweaters, there are definitely techniques to be taken from them. For example, here, look at this little, like they've run a little thread and tied it. And then you've got and that could be a yarn, but we could still do this with our own yarn. And then that chain stitch. A yoke. This one looks like sampler stitches, but it could very well be color work. I mean, it's probably done in pieces. Here's another tank. That one's actually kind of cute. A little bit big in the armholes, but these are all things you can fix. Here's the cover shot, so very summery. And I'd rather like that one. Again, I think I'd bring it in and make it a little tighter. And that one's cute. And then that one with just a cable up the front. Here's your instructions. Let's see. In Spanish. So you will have to muestra del punto. These are not, it's not impossible to translate instructions. These are all in Spanish. I'm just looking to see if yep, they're definitely in Spanish. It's absolutely fairly easy to take your camera and go to Google Translate and aim it at these things and translate the text for yourself. Oh, but here we have it in English. Oh, we are English. We're good. There's an English section. So it's in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. So you are fine. You don't even need your Google Translate. I just spotted it. So here are all the instructions for those patterns in the middle. Still don't know if they've had you... It kind of looks like they're having you stitch over. Yeah, I think this is duplicate stitch or cross stitch on top. And the cables. All right, I'm going to switch to the rest of the collection because the patterns are in the middle. Oh, that one's cute. Tank top. That one's a little closer fitting, which I really like. Cardigan. Piratey. A little piratey or a little sort of ethnic Eastern European sort of. That one looks a bit like that looks a bit like crochet. It might be, or it might be seed stitch. It's kind of hard in these photos. Whew, some wild yarn. There's big old paisleys. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm digging the paisleys, but oh, and then this is very French. Very French. Very big shoulders. Very, very big shoulders. This must be the height of the 80s. Oh, boat. I don't know how many of you have done intarsia before. It's not my favorite go-to technique. I do like the skirt with the sweater though. Here. And just not great fitting though, is it? It's just so boxy. There, that one's a little better, a little more fitted than that one. But then again, I think they're like modeling that after a 1950s. And that's crochet yoke with leaves into it. But at least fitted. I'm all about the fit these days. Oh, here we go. Well, that's a little boxy, but not quite as bad as some of the other ones. And then this one. Yep, seams right down there. So also boxy. I think they probably tightened these with clothespins. Well, so far my favorite one's that one. What was your favorite one out of here? That one's not bad either. I think this one out of a nice tinsel or a linen would hang better and not be, because she definitely has shoulder pads on. All right, that's your Katya magazine. All right, I've now unloaded another bag, and we have Vogue knitting, new cables. You really can't see them out of that mohair. Vogue knitting. So we have a stack of Vogue knittings. Ooh, I'm going to pull this one aside, though, because this is knitting around the world. Remember a few weeks ago, and I'll put that card in here if I can figure it out, where I talked about an old 1964 magazine where they gave us 14 designs from around the world. Well, here's now another around the world edition of Vogue, so I'm going to pull that aside and look at it. We have Springs Up, and these are late 90s, early 90s to late 90s. I do like a good ribbed sweater. Fall, cute little tank. That must be spring and summer 93. She must have been really knitting in the 90s, this gal. Winter, another one. That's probably out of cotton. Warm Up for fall 94. Little quilt design there. Boy, there's our Antarja. Summer 94. Knit in the New Millennium. White Nights Wrap Luxury. Boy, look at that fluffy hair. That's 99, 2000. That's the year I met my husband. Layette magazine. So a baby. Actually, I'm going to pull that one too. So, oh, I can't believe I'm knitting. Here. All right. Ultra easy instructions for knitters. So this will be the one I give away for this. So make a comment. If you're a beginning knitter, say, ooh, I'm a beginning knitter. I need all the help I can get. And I'll put you in a drawing for this over the next, well, I'll draw it from all of these magazine editions. So it will be for the next, I think we have 2 more videos with these books that are donated. So this will be the first one I give away. It's not the only one I'll give away, but this will be the first one I give away. Can't believe I'm not knitting. We'll go through that one and show it to you. Ooh, I love this one because I'm digging the Nordic knits right now. So Knitters Magazine, A Family Affair, Kindred Knits for Everyone. Again, though, drop shoulder. Just do not love the drop shoulder. Ooh. Knitting in Norway. Well, we'll look at this one. Knitter Sports Stuff. Knitters. And if there's one of these you want to see, scream. Let me know in the comments and I'll show it in the next video. Oh, Latvian Mittens. Let's see. Fall 92. Latvian Mittens, Cossack Coat, Orient Express, Eastern Star, Ukrainian Stockings, and Turkish Delights. We'll look at that one. I'm interested in that one. Knitters, A Spring Garden. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I wonder if they add those on top. It kind of looks like they do. Vogue Knitting, The Winter Whites. Looks crochet right there. They're adding some crochet. Irish crochet, in fact. So they've put Irish crochet out of yarn around the collar of this jacket. Oh, I might have to look at that one. Crazy for Cashmere. Ooh, I love that. Look at that cool dress. It's very bright, but it's very cool. I just love the form-fitting ribbing. You've got to position it so that it accentuates your assets, but doesn't mold over the parts of you don't like very much. I am a very boxy shape, and ribbing gives me some shape, which is why I like it so much. I might look at that one. I'm going to put this in the maybe I'll look at it pile. Knitting the New Classic. 60 exquisite sweaters from Elite. My pile's getting too tall here. So cables. Lots of cables. Still cute though, and that's totally out of cotton, that one. The Great Knitting Book. American School of Needlework. We'll have a look at that one and see if that's suitable for beginners. And then L knitting book, 50 exclusive designs from France. This is another one. I'm going to slide my work over here. There we go. 50 exclusive designs from France. So, yeah, again, this is kind of the 80s with the big shoulders and everybody's wearing shoulder pads. We'll maybe look at that one. If you want to see this one, let me know and I'll add it to the pile. All right, I'm going to move these down out of the way and let's dig deeper. Dig deeper into these ones. Let's start with this one. The light glare is not great here, and it's interesting because the light's not even on coming from above. All right, let's look through these. Oh, so this is some pretty beginner's basic. Let's see what the projects are like. A Fair Isle pullover and hat. All right, well, that's not easy. The tennis jacket, the tennis sweater. That's quite cute. V-neck cable sweater, which is everybody, as far as I'm concerned, that's why I learned to knit, was to do some cable sweaters, because I love them. What brought you guys to knitting? What kind of turned you on to knitting? Horsey. Her sweater's nice, though. I really like her sweater. Oh, a deer. So remember the, here, these classics from the 50s? Let me see if I can get you into this. So this with the pheasant, and then here's the horse. Wish I'd found this a few years ago. Pale yellow. I think you knit this in, so I think this is intarsia. I do not think, although I have to say I'd be inclined to duplicate stitch it because I like embroidery. But I think you knit it in. Left front row. Yeah, I think you work on this in with bobbins. I have never shown, well, I'm not much of an expert. Here's a fisherman's cardigan. Looks like it fits pretty nice. I don't know if this is knit flat or not. We'll get to the, they're not saying it's flat. Oh, but we are shaping. So yeah, these are knit flat. Oh, love a classic men's cardigan. V-neck. Love the V-necks. There's a men's cable vest. So no, this is definitely, if you want to amp your knitting up a bit, this is the, oh, here we go, color. Should have flipped to this page in the first place. Yeah, these are nice classic garments. Not too boxy. Look at the horse. Isn't that cute? Boot toppers, socks, head warmer. This is a good sweater for hand spun. Oh, let's get you down there. That's a good one for hand spun. Great looking cardigan that fits nice. I really like that one. I'm looking for a good cable cardigan that I can get to fit. Oh, here's the classic owl sweater. So many grandmas made those for their babies, I've seen. Dog sweater. I don't know if it takes you through that. Dogs are difficult to fit because they have such a variety of lengths and thicknesses around their chest. And of course, my grand dog is a greyhound, and boy, he's very difficult to knit for. Pin cushion, that's just a really easy one because that's just knitting a tube. And then that's also probably not a bad one, although you'd have to work smaller. Gloves. Yeah. Oh, and Shetland lace. So yeah, this is a nice little set of projects, this one. The Great Knitting Book from Leisure, American School of Needlework. And this is not new. This was published in 1980. Vogue Knitting. Let's look at these cables. Come on, lights. We're really hitting the lighting issues here. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time. Ooh, spiffy. Look at open eyelets and how to get your ribbing go the way you want, which is quite nice. That's really cool, especially this. I love that. Have you seen those where they shape over the bust using this technique? Really like it. And more. Open a cable. Design. Oh, Debbie Bliss. So she no longer has a shop. And she sold it. Oh, that's a cute one. Maybe I should do that for my... Oh, I haven't told you. I'm getting a new grandson. I thought we were all done with grandkids, and my second oldest daughter called me and said she's pregnant. So I'm getting a grandson come August. Love that dress. It wouldn't look great on me, but I love it. Cable t-shirt. Again, I just am not a fan of that drop shoulder. That's super cute though. Well, here's a simpler dress that might look better. I would never make it out of white. I'd make it out of black. Probably. Although knitting on black would be difficult, but I really like that. And I love her little cloche too. Here, let's pull her hat down. A pretty 1920s hat. Ooh, look at that nice asymmetric tank. It's pretty cool. Little bralette. Who's brave enough to wear a swimsuit that's made out of knitwear? Ooh. Not I. Not I. No, no, no. That's a cute t-shirt. So these are, I don't know that each of these are being knit out of, it says it's Oscar de la Renta. I don't know if these are knit out of cotton, but definitely these summer kinds of things are great for cotton knits. And we have a yarn here that's a cotton that knits, that gives you the finished effect of cotton, but is really nice to knit with. It's got stretch that most cottons don't have. Cute, super cute. I do love a twin set. Love a sweater set. That's cute, like a little camisole. Oh, and love the ribbing there. Ooh. That employed that shaping angle. That's not my favorite, a bunch of plums. That's a pretty one. Oh, that's a cute one, where you have the interrupted cables. And there's lice, I think they call those, in Norway. Oh, more kid stuff. Ladybug, ladybug, and bees. Different discussions about yarn and gauge. These are always in the back, and then all the patterns. And it looks like most of them are pieced. All right, well, Vogue Knitting Summer. I think that's a keeper. All right, let's just give a swirl. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this because I'm already at, I don't know how long we are in this. Romance Revisited. Lovely color work. This must be knit side to side. Not sure. There's our whites. Creme de la creme. There it is. And so they've done Irish crochet around the arms and around the neck. I don't know if I love it. I'm fascinated to see it though. Oh, look, they're really all about these designers. So Isaac Mizrahi designed that. Oh, okay, I do like that. That's pretty cool. That is one cool thing. Coats are great for more rustic yarns. If you like the looks of rustic yarns, but you can't wear them, coats are the answer, because you can tolerate a whole lot more. All right, that's that one. All right, let's look at this one. Latvian Mittens. And I think we sell, I don't know if we have any more in stock, but we sell, when the Latvian Mittens the Latvian knitting book came out, and I believe it was Latvian Mittens, we sold a bunch of that book, and I don't know if this is in reference to that or not. But I'm not sure if we have any left. Turkish. And there's your Latvian Mittens. It's really cool. Very bold colors. Several colors of fine yarn and many hours of attentive knitting. Try the blue fringe mitten upper right first. So this one's easier than the others. Definitely good instructions. Oh, there, look at that cute peasant vest. A Balkan vest. What book is this? Knitter's Magazine. I don't know if this magazine exists anymore. Let me know if you think it does. I really like the nerd. It's very nerd focused. I really like that. Albanian jacket. Cossack coat. Orient Express coat. Russia Rickrack Revolution. Right there. Carnations and checks. So a Czechoslovakian design. The ads are even interesting. Oh, it decreases. Ooh, wow. Eastern stars. Right here. And this one's Scandinavia and Northern Scandinavia and the Shetland Islands. Don't know if that's quite Eastern stars. It's east of us, but not. I think we're at the instructions section now. Yeah, that's the instructions. So that's an interesting magazine. All right, knitting in Norway. So what I was going to tell you is last week, and I think I'd already filmed my videos, so you will not have heard this. Arne and Carlos opened up their cruise for the end of April, first part of May, and I love this tape around the opening. I had planned, we planned as our end of lockdown celebration to take that one of those cruises when we could. And we signed up. So the end of May, Tony, who you've met many times, and I will be on the Arne and Carlos cruise. And definitely, I will take some video for you. So look, this is pieced, and this is not the traditional method, because normally you knit in, well, it says knit in the round, but it doesn't talk about steeking. Oh, yes, it does. It talks about steeking. So there's steeking. It's a hat, snowflake's hat. Dancing ladies. Yeah, but now this one definitely not traditional, but I do like that sleeve. I do like a, I can't remember what, saddle sleeve. Skiing, bit baggy though. Ski trails. Selbu sweater. Straight though, just do not dig the straight. Neo-Norwegian beaded tunic. Don't love the fit on that one. There it is right there. Sleeves. I'm telling you what, they're tough. Sleeves are something to be worked on. Oh, rose mulling. But that's not really rose mulling. That's just a rose. Interesting. Oh, they talk about seaming though. That's good. But again, it's that baggy square sleeve. And Viking jacket, but again, not a good sleeve. Here's Lofoten, which Arne and Carlo, they have a whole series of videos where they went to Lofoten and talked about traditional dress. Vest's cute. None of that tricky sleeve problem. Oh my God, look at the Lofoten socks. Whew, those look hard, but fun. And then Midnight Sun, with just a panel down the front. But the sleeves, a little better fit. Thin ice. This is by Nikki Epstein. Don't know. That's an odd layout. I don't know. And then of course the sleeve that I detest, so not my favorite. But I have opinions. Knitter's Guide to Norway. Oh, well, I'll have to read this. Napping and shag, twine knitting Norwegian style. Look at traditional tools in Norway, for sure. That's pretty nifty. Spinning wheel. I'm not sure what all these are, but I'll read up on it and maybe, oh, look at that cute plying container. I don't know what all these are. Well, that's scissors to shear your sheep with. And this is likely something to put over your wrist to carry as you knit. It's very pretty. Needle, I guess maybe if you're knitting with straights while you walk, like in the Shetland Islands. It's like a needle pouch. But I'll look at some of these and let you know. Oh, that's for weaving. Interesting. Pinstripes. Just looking to see if... Oh boy, they just keep it coming. A big old skier for Intarsia. There's the cover. I think those are the prettiest ones. Although again, I would modify the sleeves. One Nation. Love flip-top gloves. Love them. So that's kind of cool. A bit heavy of a yarn though. I do like a finer yarn. And the rest is instructions. Cute little magazine. I like that one. I'll have to look at that one more fully. All right, here we are, beginners. Let's see what they help you with here. They show you how to cast on. They call it the Slingshot Cast On. This is called the long tail cast on. I do not know why they're saying it's a slingshot cast on. Long tail cast on is what that is. The knit stitch in pictures. Continental discussion. English method, which is what it's called, but in reality it's American throwing. The English do not knit like this. What your fabric looks like when you knit. And purl. Things to think about when knitting. Yarn, dye lots, fibers. How reusing yarn. Here's all the good junk you can buy and have in your knitting kit. You do need stitch markers, as far as I'm concerned, for a beginner. Very beginner. You need stitch markers, you need a darning needle, you need a pair of scissors, or something to clip with. And you need a piece of paper and a pencil with your yarn and needles. Gauge you will need when you do later projects. How to slip stitches, how to decrease, how to slip knit, which are all important, but later. But this is good. It's a good little book. Whips different seaming techniques, which is good, but definitely you're going to want to watch videos as well as this, because this is a tough little deal. How to twist a stitch and why you might want to. How to make cables. How to join new yarn. How to do stripes. Intarsia, what to do. How to measure your knitting. Pockets. Buttonholes. Not my favorite buttonholes, but then I never button my sweater. How to use double points. And then they give you a dishcloth, a pillow, a scarf, hat and mittens, doggy coat, blanket, blanket, baby blanket, booties. That's a nice fitted sweater. Very nice fitted sweater. I wonder if that's done in, it looks like it's pieced. But it's nice and simple. Let's see if we got any more here. I think that's it. So there you go. If you want a beginner book, put your name in the comments and say, I'm a beginner and I would love that book. In any of the book review videos that I've done. Layette. Let's look at the baby. I got one more book to look at. We've looked at Katya already. Whew. Cow. It'd be cute. Megan was a cow once for Halloween, but I don't think so. I could make him this though. A little cow dolly. It's a cow backpack. That's hilarious. All right. I like the traditional. That's cute. That's cute. These two are cute. And the little jumper is cute too. I like the traditional. These are French. These are very French and simple. That one's cute. With kitties, and yeah, my daughter and her husband do like the kitties. It's a sheepy, just a simple crossover vest, sweater. bobble hat, a mousey, knitted mouse. That would be good actually for my granddaughter. She'd like that poncho. Have to make it bigger. Puppy. Do love it. Any excuse to use some tweed. Although newborns are not really suitable for. I don't think my daughter will be. Oh God, Teletubbies. I don't think so. I like Teletubbies, but I don't want to knit them. There's your cow spots. Let's see if there's any more. Nope, that's it. There's lots of instructions. Cute little book. Think about it. Although I have my own design and I have a sweater done already. All right, I don't know why I'm digging the gold lately. I don't know why. Let's see what's in this magazine. Ooh, Annie Blatt. Annie Blatt's, I don't know if Annie Blatt's gone, but they've quit importing it to the U.S., so they are no more in the U.S. You might be able to get it in France. Baltic Gold, Knitting Around the World. Yeah, so the only knitting magazine, oh, this is Vogue Knitting too, so this is a historical, nice Knitting Around the World, and so it's accessories, not just sweaters. So Baltic Knitting. Okay. Stitches. Okay. Winter car. Okay, that's it. Oh, here we go. Folklore. They're not giving us country though. I really like the old one that I got out of that family circle. That is pretty nifty. Very cool. And then they're not telling you what country we're trying to mimic. I like that with the cityscape at the bottom. Nordic. Don't know what it's supposed to be, if that mimics the castle somewhere. That's nice. Guernsey. Guernsey pullover. And it's, oh, that darn dropped sleeve though. Men can pull off the drop sleeve better than women can, I think. Maybe because they have broader shoulders. And maybe that's my problem. I have such wimpy shoulders that I can't do it. Oh, Perry Ellis designed that. Kids outfit. That's pretty. A little throw. Oh, boy, boy. But that is intarsia, like scary intarsia. Well, again, is anybody out there doing tarsia? I just don't. I kind of avoid it. I like it. I would never wear it, but I like it. Doesn't say where it's from. Wedgwood, yeah. So it's supposed to mimic Wedgwood China, which is kind of cool. Oh, here we go. Look, a little bit of, so we hit some party sparkle. Crochet. A crochet pullover. Or dress, even. I kind of like it. The crochet's coming back. That gold jacket. And that's that. Out of Vogue Knitting in 1990. And that's it. That's it. We're back to the Katya, which we've already looked at. So, again, reminder, make sure you like the channel, give it a thumbs up, leave me some comments. Definitely, if you're a beginning knitter, put that in there, and so that you can win that magazine, that book. And I'll see you again when I open the next bag.